oh man, everybody gonna be mad at me. I guess I'm gonna tell the truth, nothing but the truth. Then I see you rolling your eye now. We all good. Let me read the prompt.
Okay, Africans, listen to this. Get ready, chat. Eric's
There you
normally
go.
a doozy. Go ahead.
Okay.
The prompt. Read the prompt.
What has shaped your view of Black Americans? I've had one view for Black Americans all my life in America for 36 good years. I have Black American family. My son is half me, half Black American. My wife is Black American. My cousins, my nieces, all of them Black Americans. I just happen to be from Ghana. I think we are family. We Black Americans received us. They took us as part of family. I've seen a lot of Black Americans that even Black Americans I've dated. All my life I've dated Black Americans. And those I've dated, they can easily, there was a girl I dated that adopted a baby. And I signed for her because I know how the family is. What I know is Black Americans are easily to accept people, which is one of the best I can tell, one of the best, because human beings, there's a reason why God created human beings. We live for ourselves. So that's something I really appreciate from Black Americans. And so I can't say anything bad. Only on TikTok, that's when I know there was a beef between African and Black Americans, and everybody was giving their opinions. But I'm not going to point my finger on my people. You know, I'm not going to say nothing bad about my people, both sides. I go to African panels, I jump on them when they say bad things about Black Americans. They labeled me. When I come to Black American panels, they're talking bad about Africans, I jump on them too, and they label me. But the truth is one. Black Americans, I love Black Americans. Nobody can change my mind. Like I said, I've been here 36 years. I'm 57 years. That's all I can say. I don't have anything bad against Black Americans at all. If I have anything bad against Black Americans, that means I don't like myself. I don't like my son. I don't like my wife. That's not right. So, I land.
Can I respond to Holly?
Yeah.
All right, Holly, two things you mentioned. And the first one is you have this pride of Ghanaian and you have children, Black Americans. Okay, and you claim your people, which is true. All right. Now, in East Africa, if parents sends their child to excel, there will always be pride. That is a true pride. But if your people sold the people to America, slavery, you have nothing to be proud of. You have nothing whatsoever. Okay? You just see their success, their move, everything, they're excelling. That's what you're trying to blend in as it's your pride. My people. They were not your people in the first place when you sold them.
Sir, you are out of pocket. You below me, you are really out of pocket.
Anybody else? Hold on, Fluffy. Let that ride. That's between them.
Let me handle him.
Go ahead, Holly. You can have
This is one of the most uneducated person. That is why I had the Nigerian guy talking down. I felt bad when the Nigerian guy was talking down to him because he's really, excuse my French, he's dummy and he ain't got no sense. I don't know where you come from, what village in East Africa you come from. It tells me how you think. Your brain sound like they put a gasoline in your brain. Okay? You talking about me selling my people? You don't know nothing. Go back and do research. Okay? Go back and do research. You don't know me. If I love black Americans, what makes you say this? My son is black American. My wife is black American. What is your problem?
Respond to what you just said. Let me
You
say
can't
this.
respond to me. Let me finish talking.
Yeah, go ahead. You got 20
All right.
seconds, Eric.
You
and
ain't
then
got
Ingrid.
no sense. Go home and tell your mother and your father stupid things in your head that they didn't raise you right. You was raised jacked up. You are jacked up. And go back to Africa. You don't need to come to the United States. These are the people you guys got to search for. These are the people that don't like black Americans. These are the controversial people like you. Alan.
Go ahead, English.
All right. So in the first place, you never liked them. In the first place, so you saw them. Now I'm gonna say these things. These things are very crucial. Love and HATE. Anybody who claims love, they have HAT carrying along with them. Number one, all your statements, all your speech, you did not even use the most perfect word on the planet that carries the love and HAT along with it. All right? Respect. You did not even mention anything to say or make a statement, I respect the people I sold. I respect the
Hold up.
people. Listen,
Your
let me
black
finish. Let me
eyes.
land. Let me land.
No,
Let me
hold on,
land.
hold on.
Yes,
Your
you
black
can be
eyes can't
emotional
tell me
damaged
who
right
I
now.
should
I
love and who I
understand.
shouldn't love.
Let me finish. I got 9 seconds, 8 seconds. All right. Next time, let me teach you.
You
Use the
ain't gonna teach me
word.
nothing.
Use the
You ain't
word
got no
respect.
brain to teach anybody
Respect.
here.
Don't lie
You
to
ain't got
people
no
about
brain.
love here.
The people,
I
the people you
love
see on this
people.
panel,
I love
every
people.
one of
They're the
them is
same
smarter than
people
you.
you sold. They're the
Everybody is
same
smarter
people
than
who
you.
don't like you. They're the same people who think your country is the continent of Africa. It's the
What
same
makes you
people
think
that
like
they
that?
include East Africa for their problems, for your problems in the first place. And you're preaching love here. You should preach respect next time you're talking to people. We know the history. We know how you sold your people.
There's
We
nothing wrong
know
with preaching
how
love.
even
You are a
today you all
freaking
are
scammer.
the biggest
You
scammers
are
on the
a
planet.
fucking
I don't
scammer.
you can gaslight to me. I'm a
I
scammer.
don't have to
Yeah.
gaslight to you.
Okay,
You ain't
fine.
nobody.
But you
You
know
a
what?
piece
The
of
world
my shit.
knows. America
So
knows you're
what's wrong
scum.
with you? You a
What's
piece of
wrong with
shit,
you?
man.
Don't preach love here. Preach respect
Hey,
next
I
time.
preach love because
Talking
I love.
to an East
If
Africa.
your parents didn't teach you how to love, you are lost,
You just
man.
expressed
You
the
are lost,
HAT
man.
towards you've
You
been
are
told, and you
crazy.
just expressed the HAT
I understand
towards
why
East
the
Africa,
Nigerians
and
say
you're
you look
claiming
sickly.
love to Black Americans
You
because they're
sound like you
excelling.
unhappy.
They don't like you
You're not
because you
happy?
sold them. All
Look,
right,
you
and
know
if
how
they
many
like
people
you,
love me?
guess what? You better run because they're coming for you.
Oh,
Next.
who? Who
You,
run? Who
Nigerians,
better run?
Ghanaians, Liberia, they're coming for you. You
There
sold
you
them.
go. That's
Take
how you feel.
accountability. Next time,
That
have
is
some
how you
respect
feel.
and listen. Don't preach
Man,
love here.
you
Preach
ain't got
respect.
no sense.
I respect Black Americans. I
You
don't
don't
need to love
you
them.
don't
I ain't got
respect
nothing to
nobody. You
love
come
them
here
for.
to kiss
I
eyes.
respect them.
They know who
All
you
right?
are. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to deal with you.
My time, my
Your time
job
what?
is
You
to
ain't
do
got no
what I
time.
need to do. But
You're
when I
not
meet
happy,
or
man.
encounter Black America, I respect
Okay,
them.
y'all. Okay.
I'm not
Shut your
obligated to
mouth,
love
boy.
them.
Okay,
Shut
y'all.
your
Preaching
mouth.
love here. You think you're
Hold
in a
on,
Bible
English.
school?
Hold on, English. Okay, y'all. I hope y'all got out what y'all needed to, and I hope you guys feel a little better. Did anybody else have you want a final say, Holly? I'll give you a minute. I mean, Eric.
Absolutely. I have a final say. Um, I want everybody on this panel to know this. The Africans that come here and think like this guy thinking, they are the problem. Not all Africans are problem. Whether they are from East Africa, West Africa, South Africa, not everybody is the problem. People like this, they bring it from their country and they come here and lie. They are, you can look around yourself. The East Africans, they don't even cross their tribe to go and be with nobody. They don't love themselves. I can't say all of them. Kenyans are different a little bit. But this guy here, I don't know where he's from. He don't love himself. He don't
I'm
like
from
himself.
Kenya.
It doesn't matter where
Don't
you're
try
from.
to
You don't
preach
love
love
yourself.
here, bro.
You have a big problem, man. Go home, get you some
See?
therapy, and treat yourself, man.
Exactly. Don't get emotional damaged here, all right? Preach respect next time. Don't preach love.
I've been preaching respect, and I preach love too. There's nothing wrong with preaching love. If you don't know nothing about love, because you was not born with love, wasn't born love around you. Love is what God gives to us.
Love is to make sure that you're going
Love
to
is
step
what
on
God
someone.
gives to everybody.
Respect is to make sure
Okay?
you uplift the person. So
You
next
you
time when you
earn
try to
respect.
brainwash
When you
people,
respect yourself, people
listen.
respect you.
We
The
will
way you
tell
carry
you
yourself
on
here
your
on this
face,
panel, I
welcome
can
to East
tell you.
Africa.
Okay, thank you, English. We gotta move on. Flossie, hey.
Hey, I'm just saying, I don't like when people try to tell other people
Wait a
what they
minute,
said.
Flossie,
Yes.
can you address the prompt? And
Oh,
then you
yes,
can go
ma'am.
ahead. Mhm.
What has shaped the view of Black Americans? Well, for one, I'm a Black American, and my view of us is we are too accepting. That's the only thing that I can see, because before the internet had the big boom that it had right now, I didn't realize that globally we were HATED. I didn't know that. I didn't know that everybody had some kind of underlying issue with us until certain aspects of our community went through things. Say for instance, this stuff going on with the Asians, or the things that was going on with the Hispanic lady not too long ago. I had no idea that there was so much HATER in people's heart, to put a D on there, in people's heart for us Black Americans. But what I can say is that because globally the government tried to make us look so bad, I think a lot of the HATERD coming from the African diaspora is because we are the focus of black people. When someone thinks Black person, they think of America, and I think that's where it's slighted at. They don't like that. They feel like the number one Black person should be quote unquote Africa, and that's not how it's viewed as. And that's where a lot of these diaspora wars come from, is just the jealousy of when they hear Black American or Black, people think America first. And that's basically what it is. That's why they keep trying to tell us we're from Africa, and that's why they keep trying to push that on us, because they want to put Black and African as a synonymous word, and it will never be that. It's not ever going to be that. And I really believe that's all it is. So when the government pushed all that poor old Black America's lazy, they violent, they're this, they're that, they didn't realize they put the lens on Black Americans, which solely made Black being cool. We made Black being cool, and that's why now they're trying to push Africa and Black, like, oh, if you're Black, you're from Africa. That's not what that is. Black was always and will forever be an American term, and that's what we are. And I'll land my plane there.
Okay. Do anybody have a rebuttal for Flossie?
Yes, I can.
Go
Flossie,
ahead, English.
Flossie, let me tell you this. Yes, you can be too accepting. Just stay away from too accepting mentality. Number one, when you're talking about you being African, you have to understand the countries in Africa. You're not even close to Morocco. You're not close to Egypt. You're not close to Libya. Now go down to East Africa, Ethiopia, Kenya, Tanzania. So whoever told you about this West Africa is a continent, is a continent, they lied to you. They are part countries of Africa, not the Africa. They are countries. You came from West Africa. They
I
want
didn't
you.
come from
They
West
want you
Africa.
to be too accepting by them preaching to you love after they sold you. But you will never come from Morocco, Egypt, Libya, Tanzania, Ethiopia, and so forth.
Because you don't think that's disrespectful. She just sat here and told you she's not from Africa.
Nobody,
And
nothing. I could go back to the 1600s,
that's
and there is not one
Prove
piece
it.
of paperwork
Prove
I
it.
tell
that
you, he's
tells.
so
that's the
Can I tell
disrespectful.
you
You don't
wait
this?
a
know
No,
what
minute.
no.
he's
No,
talking
I'm
about.
not
Holly.
proving anything
No.
to you, but what I will say is this is my proof to you. When my family was taking pictures with cameras,
Let me
National
see your
Geographic
photo.
was
Why
filming
your account
yours.
is
When my family was taking photos with cameras, National Geographic was filming yours. Sir, we are not the same. My family has 10 type photos in our we have it all. I could go way back. Way back. So don't do that. We are very well documented. And I didn't want to be disrespectful like that, but I will be. When we were out here being dressed up and taking photos with cameras, y'all was running around butt naked on National Geographic. Don't do that. We are not the same people. Y'all were over there carrying them people on their shoulders. Don't do that.
That's them Kenyans. Piece of shit.
It's
Kenya.
disrespectful. He can't even. He probably couldn't even tell me who his great great grandparent was, what their name was, or their birthday.
He don't even know his birthday. His birthday is current year is fake.
January 1st.
Exactly. Fake.
Um,
That's the first time I got emotional on this panel, and don't do that. You can never. I'm gonna tell you this: America keeps very good records, and I'm gonna let you know this. If you are over here and you get mail from immigration, you're in a database. So whenever y'all try to scare us with ICE, baby, we not in a database. You're in a
God's
database.
our
They're
Father
looking
works
for
together.
you.
You and Holly are the same father.
How did you get here? Did you come in with
Well, when you look at your account, is completely. You don't
listen,
want
no,
people to
hell
take
no.
away.
I'm not about to keep muting you and then you just keep jumping off mute. Stop. It's not your turn anymore. English. I'm serious, please.
Okay,
It's not your turn.
we're gonna get to foundation. Foundational Somali. How you doing?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Would you like to address the prompt? So are
Yes,
you
ma'am.
what's your ethnicity?
I am Somali
Okay.
American.
Okay. You wanna address the prompt?
Yes. So when it comes to me, I came here at a young age. So my views were shaped with togetherness. People. I lived amongst Black people, but I will talk about what shapes like my mom's view or my community's view. You know, when it comes to us as a greater people, we come from very proud people. We come from a good lineage, but that proudness sometimes gets blurred and it comes off as being xenophobic. I feel like that plays a part because we have people where we know we come from tribes and, let's call a spade a spade. We have tribal wars. So some people, as dumb as this sounds, when they're fighting with another tribe and they're having beef with another tribe and they come to America, they're like, man, I think I'm better than my own people. My tribe is better, so who are you guys? You get what I'm saying? So sometimes that plays a part into it. The propaganda of Hollywood plays a part into it.
Wait a minute,
And
foundational. Do y'all look at us as a tribe?
pardon?
Do y'all look at Black Americans as a tribe?
Me, I read a lot and educated a lot.
No, I'm
I
saying
see
people you know.
people I know, they see Black people as like, yeah, as a oneness, like Black Americans.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so with the propaganda with Hollywood, that plays a big part. And it's just funny because everything that's white is considered, nice, is considered innocent. Everything that's Black is considered bad. It's just that brainwashing. And then the last part would be, as crazy as this might sound, some people don't believe me, but when people are going through the immigration process and coming to America, some that are brought by the Lutherans and different organizations and some that's brought by NGOs are told point blank, period, you guys are going to a new country. You guys got to tote the line. This is what you do and this is what you not do. And that's consists of staying away from Black people. And they are
Hey, how
scared.
they say it to you? How they say it? Foundation. What foundational? What they say? What they tell you? What they tell people? I
What
mean,
they
how
tell
they say
people,
something like that?
yeah, they tell people sometimes. I've heard different accounts. Some accounts are told as in like, hey, you guys are going to a new country. You guys are easily disposed of if you guys commit crimes, especially going through the legal process. So in order for that to be happen, there's certain or groups of people, aka Black people, that are committing crimes, or maybe you guys are going to be placed where there's majority of Black people. Stay away from them, or else, you know what I'm saying, you get sucked into that. So with that, and the propaganda, and the xenophobic, and the ignorance, you know what I'm saying, people play into that. It's a scared mentality. They try to gaslight you. They try to scare you. You get what I'm saying? But me coming here at a young age and educating myself, educating my mom, I see my mom do a 180. She's best friends with Black people. I've, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna take the next generation to educate the older generation. Cause you know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Y'all gonna have a hard time because people don't. People, well, we ain't got that much time. Y'all been here with us for since what about 60, 70 years. Not your parents, but we talking about as a whole. Now, Black Americans is fed up, and more is waking up every day. So I doubt we got a generation for y'all to wait. Okay, yo, anybody got a rebuttal for foundational?
Yes,
I do.
he has said
Hold
something.
on, English. Hold on. Go ahead, Bushmeat.
Every time you say that name, it crack me up. But listen, right? I got Asian homeboys. I got African homeboys. I got what is it? The Indians. I work in the tech field. I got a lot of Indians on HB1 visas, right? This little whole stay away from Black Americans thing. Never effing heard of it. These people be every time I ask one of my peoples, even if they just recently went through immigration, they'll be like, hell nah. I'm like, did they tell you to stay away from Black Americans? They were like, no. Every single time, and this is Asians, Indians. I got a couple of Nigerian homeboys and some from Mali too. I'm like, you sure they didn't tell y'all that? I was like, no, that's dumb. I didn't hear this shit until I got on the internet, and this is how they justify their anti-Black American hate, which is so weird. Just say you wasn't rocking with us, and it's that.
HATE. I
Yeah,
love TikTok.
HATE. Just say y'all HAT us, and then leave it at that. Y'all trying to make up this whole little jibber jabber, and it's like it don't even gotta be all of that. It's up now. It's stuck. Hold your nuts, walk your line, and call it a day.
Okay, land your plane, Bushmeat.
I'm
Okay,
done.
Go
so
ahead,
But
sir,
at the beginning of him speaking, he did say,
Flossie.
depending on how they got here, like,
Okay, well, Flossie, please
sorry about that.
go ahead. Foundational.
yes, sir. I think you caught the back end of my conversation, but I said this multi-layered. It comes with the propaganda of Hollywood. People feed into that BS. People feed into being so proud that it blurs into being xenophobic. Think it blurs into tribalism. Me thinking I'm better than one tribe, which is my own people. Therefore, if I think I'm better than my own people, why wouldn't I think I'm better than you guys? Some people actually think like that too. You get what I'm saying? And then when it comes to the whole stay away from black people, I came through the corridors of in the 1996, 95 era from East Africa. So I don't know if you talk to East Africans that come around that time. I don't know if you met people that have ever told you that, but I can introduce you or tell people to come here and tell their story and their conviction, and they will concur what I'm saying.
Sorry, I'm here.
Can
I'm
I
from East
rebut this one
Africa.
per minute? Well, I can't hear.
Oh, I'm sorry. English came on first, Eric, then you.
Okay.
Go
All
ahead,
right.
English. Give y'all 1 minute.
So I'm gonna mention a couple things that he mentioned. And number one, you say something which is correct. When we from East Africa we come to America, most of the time, sometimes we've been told not to mingle around with Black Americans. You might be right about that. Now I'll tell you why. All right. So the history we know. Nigerians, Ghana, Liberians, they saw their people, all right? And maybe we're going to come across the clash. So they will behave like Nigerians the same way they behave around the world, around the continent, with their ego. So yeah, it will give me, it's not like I'm separating myself out of HATE. I'm separating myself out of respect. Respect is going to stay there, all right, between me and the Black Americans. But another thing is y'all are imposters, especially Somalians, imposters to Black Americans. You commit a crime and they're the ones that get in problems. So y'all need to stop this imposting stuff, period.
Okay, foundational. You can respond, and then you got Eric.
He said imposters to crimes. I get what you're saying because there's no magic box that says, hey, I committed a crime, check Somali. You know what I'm saying? That's why when it comes to black Americans saying we're moving, breaking apart, taking back the name, you know what I'm saying, foundational black Americans, I support that delineage because it prevents problems like what you're talking about. And everybody commits crimes. Kenyans commit crimes. Somalis commit crimes. Crime is not just bound to one race, brother. You know what I'm saying? And some of the stuff you're saying is right, but every time you prove a point, bro, you're throwing backhand, you know what I'm saying, disrespectful comments, though.
I'm sorry. I'm not babysitting any.
Are you done, Foundational? Okay,
Yes,
go
ma'am.
ahead.
Thank you.
All right, hold on. You got Eric. Go ahead, Eric.
Yeah, he made a comment about how some Africans come here before they get here, or when they get here, they advise not to mingle with Black Americans and not to, hang with Black Americans. Um, I was 19 years when I came here, very young, and nobody told me that. But sometimes some Africans, when I take my girlfriends who were Black American to African parties, some of the African women would look at me a little funny, but I didn't care about that. Where my heart is where my heart goes, and I wasn't used to African as far as the women, because I was young when I came here. So when I came here, it's when I was exposed as a man. So I didn't know anything, but I took Black Americans as my family. And since we've been family. So people like him saying love is not the case, you shouldn't love, you should respect. How can you respect somebody you don't love? You have to love the person to respect the person. Respect, you earn respect.
Okay,
Okay?
Eric. Hold on. We're going to land that plane. Okay, Foundational final say so we can get to Spoko. Thank y'all for y'all patience down in
Yes.
Spoko
My
and
last comment,
River
ma'am.
North.
My last comment would be, let's not, in order for us to move on, we gotta, keep going into our history and, educating ourselves. Let's not forget the Irish people, the Italian people, that once they came, they were called dogs. They were called not the most vile names in history that's being used to attack immigrants now. But then they had the ability of hiding underneath the white umbrella and getting absorbed by the white people, And I know there's bad apples in everywhere. You know what I'm saying? We need to root those people out. We need to educate those people. And if they're not taking education, right, we need to exile them.
Yeah, but we not absorbing black no more. We gonna separate this all up. I don't give a shit with the Irish Italian. We tried that and it didn't work. We got
Yeah,
no
no,
unity from it.
that's
Yeah.
why delineation, I support delineation because you guys get just what's yours. You know what I'm saying? You guys don't get mistaken. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Then everybody stands on their own and with their
Yeah.
2 feet,
Yeah.
and they, you know what I'm saying? They get what they put in.
Right. Correct. All right. Thank you, Foundational, for coming up. Hey, Spoko. How you doing?
Hello, host. I'm in South Africa.
Okay. Shout out to South Africa. You want to address the prompt?
Yes, what has shaped your views of Black America? Now, I haven't been to America. I'm South African. We don't do all that coming to America, what. But I will say that besides mainstream media, it's a evolution of perception. Started with mainstream media, all your Muhammad Ali's, etc., Al Sharpton, etc. Then it came to social media. Then there was this clique that is xenophobic. I like those ones. FPA. Ha 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 ha. The xenophobic ones, those are my people. Those are the best. They know what they want out of life. Not this kumbaya of Pan-Africanism. Hey, my brother, come join us and put your hands around the fire and tell stories. And no. FPA. Those are modern day legends. That is the Black Panther of today. Those are the ones who don't care about being liked. They know what they want out of life. Not this hug and kiss, what. No. Delineation. You're not gonna go anywhere with this kumbaya, Pan-Africanism. You're not going anywhere. These people are going to eat you up alive. And the more you give them space, the more they demand more space. You give them a chair, they take a chair, they want another chair. You'll end up in a corner. Don't make that mistake. They don't care about you the way you are trying to care about them. You're not going to survive this. So the reason why I like this FPA is because what we are fighting here in South Africa must be fought not just locally, but on an international level. We must put pressure on United Nations to say, look here, this thing of playing games with our lives, with all this refugee, what, is coming to an end right now. It's coming to an end right now. People must stay in their countries. All right, thank you, host. My time is up.
Okay,
Can I
hold on,
respond to him?
Flossie. Hold on, Flossie. Thank you for coming up. I'm gonna rotate you down. I gotta bring my mod up. Thank you. Yes. You want to remove?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I had something to say about the prompt, but after listening to
Oh
the
yeah,
South
it's your
African,
turn after him. But if you got a rebuttal
yeah,
for
but I'd
him,
rather
And I want to
Get your
rebut
feet
too.
out my
I want to
sofa,
rebut
little
too.
boy.
hold on. Hold on. What you say? Remove.
I'd like to address what Spoko said about the comparison he's making between FBA's Black
Okay.
Americans
Yep.
and
Go
what's
ahead. I
going
give
on
you
in
a
South
minute.
Africa.
Go ahead, remove.
Okay. I think what he said is extremely dangerous, and we do, as a Black American who's grateful to have been around Black power centers in America. We have a completely different view than those in South Africa. Black Americans have a strong history of fighting our oppressors, first and foremost, before fighting our peers and people who look like us. It's a completely different thing. And honestly, like, just hearing that comparison being made my skin boil, because if you look at what's going on in South Africa, that is a completely different thing, okay? And we do not see eye to eye with South Africans at all. That's it.
Okay. And you said, wait, that's okay. I'll wait till your turn.
I want to
Spoko.
rebut too.
Oh, hold on. Spoko, you
Yeah,
go
now I
ahead.
can
You want to
reply. That
respond
is
to
why
that?
I specified FBA. FBA. This Rimuru what is those kumbaya, my brother, what the white, what. That is the type. That is why I distinguished. So I don't see why he's catching feelings, because I literally separated the milk from the froth.
You sure did.
I said, this is the cream, this side. And then those who are Pan-Africanists, I've got nothing against you. Good luck. All the best for you. But these are the guys who knows the business. What is supposed to happen? That is all. So what are you correcting here? Because I took care to actually specify who I'm dealing with. I call them FBA. So what are you correcting here? Why is your skin boiling? Why is your skin boiling? Are you FBA?
Yeah.
Man, don't waste your time with spoiling skin for nothing. I literally took care to distinguish.
You're fighting against African nationalists in your country. That has nothing to do with what we are struggling against here in America. That's all. I'm not saying anything about Pan-Africanism. I don't care about Pan-Africanism. I'm making the distinction between your struggle and ours, and it's not even remotely similar. That's it.
To some of it, it's similar. Okay, to you. Hold on. We're going to get to him. We're going to move on. Did anybody else have something to say?
I do. Quickly.
Who is that? Oh, Eric. Go ahead, Eric.
Okay. I'm this is referring to the South African. Yes, I believe in people staying in their country, but before you tell people to stay in their country, why don't you tell the 6,000 South Africans in America as refugees to come to South Africa before you start kicking people out of your country? That's my question.
All
There are
right, you want an
6,000
answer to that? No, I can answer.
6,000 refugees are South Africans. I can play to you from Google.
Wait, you are saying, sorry, I thought my accent was thick, but this is worse. I can't hear you properly. Are you saying that 6,000 South Africans are refugees in foreign countries?
Yeah, in America, United States of America.
6,000 South Africans are refugees in America.
Because you
Okay,
don't
wait,
read.
I'll Google that, then I'll come back. It's
Let
okay.
me read it to you on Google. The U.S. has admitted approximately 6,668 South Africans refugees into the United States. So what do you think about that? It's on Google here.
Are you talking about those white Afrikaners?
No,
The ones that want to go
they are
back.
South Africans.
The ones
They
that's
say
trying to
South
go back
Africa.
now.
It never said anything about Afrikaners. It says South Africans. It says here on Google,
Only those are
the
white
U.S.
tea.
has, it
During the
said the U.S.
Trump
has
administration, they were talking.
admitted approximately
Okay, I understand
Wait
6,000.
a
what you
minute
read.
now.
So
Okay,
my
Listen,
question
yeah.
is,
All right, hold on, English. All right, I don't know. We got
my
to move
question is,
on
why
with the
don't he
show.
tell them to go back
No,
home?
host, it's the whiteys.
Yeah, they're
Hey,
white
host, you are
tea.
right. It's
More
those
holy.
white refugees.
You talking about the YTs that
They
came
are
over here?
disrespectful. Why do y'all always come up here and then all just start trying to double team and come off the mic? Please stop.
You know they